Hey everybody, welcome to my lair. Sorry for my long break, but I'm back. In this video, I will be talking about the horrible return of ELSAGATE. Yes, that monstrosity of content. The truth is, it never left YouTube, but adapted to their landscape that they've created. Even with the apocalypse, it still never left. Before I begin on this topic, I must ask, do you want minors to be safe? Do you want minors to be mentally okay when they become adults? Do you dislike the scum people who prey on minors? If yes to both of those, please help spread my movement. Post hashtag capital L, capital I, capital L, movement in lowercase. On any social media platform you desire, whether you have a large audience, whether you have a small audience, whether it's just your friends, whether it's just to acquaintances, it will really help spread awareness about these types of people and this type of content, which is the reason for my videos in the first place. It's the reason I make them, it's the reason I upload them, it's the reason I work so hard on them. Now, on to the rest of the video. What is ELSAGATE for those who never heard of it or don't fully grasp what it is? It originated as videos of Spider-Man, Elsa, and many other characters. With little to no dialogue at all. Running around doing actions. These actions were the normal kind of actions, just injecting needles into butts, inflicting harm upon others. Playing around with poop and other body excrements. Eating said excrements. Throwing said excrements at other people. This content was made using actors in actual cosplay, usually cheap costumes that you can tell aren't really the real, superheroes or princesses or whatever the frick they use. did I forget to mention murder? They act out murder in these videos as well. They also use crappy animation if they didn't record themselves playing around as these characters. And yeah, this content isn't normal. This content is honestly horrific and damaging the youth. They fart on each other in these videos as well. They have impregnation of males and females, have them give birth in these videos. Of course, not real birth, but still disturbing and not for kids, not for minors, not at all. While marketing itself to minors. And according to those minors who grew up with this content, it's hurt them mentally in many different ways. Ways I do not want to even touch upon because it's not good. It's like I can't explain it. It's just really bad. It's really bad. Not to mention the kids they've physically harmed, because in the start of the content, in the very beginning, they've allegedly used actual kids in these content that they make. They used actual needles on kids, allegedly in this content. I myself did not see that. I've only heard a few people talk about that. It's not a fact, but even just this being alleged is disturbing. Luckily, YouTube got rid of it. Right? No, they didn't. They didn't get rid of it. They lessened the reach of it. They lessened the push in the algorithms. They deleted millions of the videos, but it was still there. It evolved. It adapted. It manifested. It merged into new characters, new genres. Games that were made for kids that were horror related, as well as shows instead of just movie characters. Some of the new characters they started using are Huggy Wuggy, Baldy Basics, Granny, Minecraft. Those are the game characters that I know of they used. For cartoon, they've used My Little Pony, Paw Patrol, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Need I keep going? Honestly, it's vile, it's dreadful. YouTube is no longer a safe haven for minors anymore. If you think your kids are safe, if you keep them from watching these characters on YouTube, you are wrong. Animated story times are filled to the brim with these kinds of things. They're filled with murders. They're filled with pregnancy. They're filled with sexual things, sexual stuff. And I don't want to say that too much. I don't want this being blacklisted. This is an important video to be spread. This is it needs awareness. If you then made them stop watching YouTube, and then made them play apps, trust me, that's not any better. Or if you put them on full episode playlists, great, you subjected those minors to softcore, POR, with an N at the end. Yes, even those aren't safe anymore. Those playlists you watched as a kid, watching full episodes of your favorite shows, aren't safe anymore. Apparently, a lot less of those playlists have this stuff in it anymore, but it's still out there. It's still in some playlists. This isn't only YouTube's fault. It's the fault of YouTube parents, the creators of said content, and most of all, the algorithm of the internet. Now, why is it more so on the algorithm of the internet than it is the people who've created this stuff? It's because the algorithm pushes a lot of this stuff. And why is it the algorithm of the internet and not YouTube? It's because the ads that are on apps that I have downloaded, I play when I have time to freaking spare. Apps that are normal apps that kids would go around and download and play. They have ads of suggestive, dirty situations. And sometimes it's not just the ad, but the apps from the ads have that actual stuff in it. And they can be just as bad or not worse than the content, because a lot of it shows full-on murder. A lot of it shows audio of sexual implications and things, and it's scary that kids are growing up with this stuff now. I don't want my little sisters growing up with this. I don't want anybody to have to grow up with this content, this stuff being shoveled into their face. And I'm not talking about channels such as SML, which is Super Mario Logan, if you didn't know, and SMG4 and Crazy Mario Bros. No. Not stuff like that. Not at all. Because that's stuff made for adults. It's not marketed for kids. It's not made for kids. The difference between that content and this content is that this content that I'm speaking about in this video is filled with mindless stuff. No dialogue that adults would not even find entertaining. If anything, they would be hurt watching this stuff because it's just so mindless. It's filled with hypergenic noises, all kinds of random thingamajig noises type shit. It's filled with that stuff that would be very, very much like a drug to these kids and minors' minds, to where they're hooked into watching the videos. Sure, some kids are scared of these videos. Some kids get disturbed when they see them, but a lot are sucked into it and watch it. My little sisters, when they were little, started finding this content, and my mind was blown away about how awful it was. My mother would turn it off. My mother would ban certain channels, block them from the feed. and my little sister still found it. And not only that, but a lot of this stuff is on YouTube Kids too. So it's not even worth putting it on that app. It's not even worth putting your kids on that app. They'll still find this content. Kids are a lot smarter and craftier than we give them credit. And I'm hurt that my little sisters had watched even an episode of this horrific mess. And the bright colors everywhere in the thumbnails. Kids in the thumbnails. It's disturbing because it's clearly marketed towards children. And it keeps being uploaded and pushed in the algorithms. I can't believe that story times are filled with this type of crap. I can't believe that this stuff has been going on for as many years as it has been and wasn't taken out by the adpocalypse, because that affected so many people doing nothing wrong. The only way we can stop this is if companies hear us, if they hear our voice. Companies, not just YouTube. Stop focusing on YouTube. It's not just YouTube, but many companies need to work on filtering technologies, restrictions for kids, because these things can still slip past. These things still can get pushed to kids even if we don't want it to right now, because our technology isn't perfect for it. And we need to stop advancing AI in the sense of robots. We need to start advancing in the AI to protect our kids from this stuff. Let's speed up filtering technology. Let's fight for the victims. Let's fight for the next generations. Let's purge this content. Please spread my video for awareness purposes, and that's the only reason I want it spread. I don't care about views. I don't care about getting subscribers. I don't care about that. Not while this crap is going on. Not now. I need this stuff to stop being spread out. This stuff to be purged. This stuff to be fixed for our children, for the minors, for everybody. Because this is not okay, and this will keep harming people if we don't get this fixed and situated. We are victims of a new virus. Harmful content plaguing the internet, plaguing our devices. And we need to find the cure. We need to stop these people and stop this content. I'm loving Lucifer. Call me Little for short. I'll see you on the next one. This is the capital L, capital I, capital L files, part 1. Bye.